Welcome back.
Yes.
And boy, we are having a good time with this Michigan-themed winter eating activities.
It does my heart good to see Michigan products.
I know.
Really?
I love it when you go to the grocery store. When I go, that was a joke. They know you in the produce section by name. Oh,
they don't know what I do though.
No,
so
they're like, what is she doing buying all that food? So we're gonna do a winter squash.
Yes.
And I really like the idea of you incorporating that Michigan maple syrup in there.
Yes. Oh,
so
really
that's going to be great. And then, of course, me with trying to cut up squash. I'm sure everybody else may have the issues. You got any special secrets to cut that thing up? Let's see.
On and off to somebody.
Like I did.
They're difficult. They really are. So you have to be careful. I mean, that's the number one thing. If you're not safe with it, do not do it.
Yeah.
And I don't buy huge ones.
That's a good idea.
I can, kind of manage them. I wash it.
Okay.
Because they are
from the
handled.
ground. Yeah.
You know, even in the stores or the
Yeah,
whatever.
anywhere.
So I just start by cutting the. And I notice my wiggle.
Yeah. So it's not.
That's important.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not going to look at the camera.
So it's like a teeter-tot, like pressure on the knife.
And you watch what you're doing.
Okay.
You don't keep talking.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just teasing.
So
get to the bottom. There you go.
Yeah, and having a sharp knife too, I'm sure is probably.
Yes, that's a solid one.
Yeah, I like the way you hold that knife. Honestly, like that looks really good.
I've had it in my hand a lot of years.
Yes, you have.
There's seeds inside.
Okay.
In the center, so I just go through this way. There's probably a better way.
Okay.
And then I carve out the innards. And usually a spoon is better to use, and then you could get everything because you don't want to leave these little shredded pieces.
Okay.
I mean, they're edible and all that, but
they don't look.
They don't look
like how
good.
You already have this prepared.
Exactly.
You could tell, you know. Oh yeah, okay. I mean, it's kind of like a squash inside of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that stringy,
if you're
seedy
used to
stuff.
pumpkin carving, this is it. And then I don't care how you do this, but the butternut squash has a neck, and then it has this body with the seeds in it. So you can use the neck, and I like to do different designs kind of thing or whatever.
Okay.
And so I make these into rounds.
Okay.
And then the acorn squash I put into slices that you can eat like an orange.
Okay, that sounds good. And then what's the other squash?
That's a honey squash. I've really never had it. It
well,
just was in the store.
We're doing taste testing, so today is the day to try new things.
And you can make this as thick as you want. I made these kind of thin.
Yeah. Cook times, right?
Cook times, and how many people you're gonna feed.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes it goes further if you have it smaller pieces.
Well, and I know these are really healthy options too. A lot of people that do low sugar, keto sort of eating, these are really good. Till you add the maple
syrup. And some people put brown sugar with it.
Okay.
I don't like it that sweet myself, so I don't tend to do that.
All right, so these are ready while you're still, so I'm gonna put the butter on them first.
Yeah, just drizzle however much you care.
Well, you know me and butter, we'll do the whole thing.
Plenty of butter in there, so you don't have to use the whole thing, but if you want to.
All right.
Go for it. Then we're gonna put some salt and pepper as you like on it, and drizzle the rest with the maple syrup.
Michigan maple syrup. Now that would be a fun show.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things.
Yeah.
So many things.
Like, am I putting too much?
No,
or?
I don't think so myself, but some people, So this piece turned out like that. It's very edible, but when you're serving it,
for display purpose.
I cut that little piece off, and then it
that
looks a little bit better. But that's just me. You don't have to.
I probably wouldn't, but.
That's right, and it doesn't matter. everything, like I said, is edible piece.
But I mean, it's kind of some of the themes that we've been talking about. You want good tasting food, but you also want to present it well. That's one thing you've taught me over the years. You got to have a good presentation because that's the introduction to what you're going to eat.
Peanut butter and jelly. You can make that look so good, like, oh my gosh, right?
And then it tastes better. If it looks good, it tastes better, right?
And everybody will want it. They'll say, what is that?
Yeah, like, what? Peanut butter and jelly? Well, you've done that. I've seen you work your magic on things like that. All right, now we're gonna put these in the oven, right?
Yes.
What are we gonna?
I put it on 400.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get them cooked, because I like them caramelized. And then halfway through, it takes about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Halfway through, you flip them, get them. They'll be done. You don't have to flip them, but
it looks better. Just say it. It looks better.
It looks better.
I love it. All right. Well, while I put these in the oven, we'll clean up this countertop and let's prepare the mocktail.
Okay.
We love our mocktails.
Here lately, sure.
We'll be right back. Sticking with the Michigan theme, you've come up with this great Michigan mocktail, which could also be transformed quite easily into an adult beverage. I would recommend probably a vodka, straight, or maybe even a vanilla flavored vodka would be good, or blueberry. But mocktail we're gonna work with, and so in here we have
cranberries and blueberries.
All right, we have Michigan cranberries and Michigan blueberries. Imagine that.
They were frozen.
Okay, so this is something that you can make. You don't have to have fresh. You can buy it right in the frozen section. All right, and we're gonna add the mint.
Chopped up mint. That smells so good.
It does smell fresh. Wow. All right, and then I'm gonna
muddle it up best you can.
You know, one of the things I think is making these fancy type of drinks is underrated for people to use. Like, it's so easy to do, and that it looks so good.
You hear that cranberry crunch?
I hear the cranberry crunch. Nice.
Yeah. And they'll muddle up really good because they're soft.
Yeah. Well, they were frozen, so they have a little bit different type of a texture to them. Yeah. Yeah, they're smashing up good. More, good.
Yeah, you're okay. I can do a little bit.
Okay, do that. And then, of course, we're going to use Verner's, which is made in Michigan. Known for Verner's. So many people love this ginger ale. It's so good. And we found that it just adds an extra kick to a lot of these mocktails that we've been making. I started
noticing that they have so many different flavored sodas.
I know. Yeah.
I thought, well, we could do fresh.
Yeah. Wow. It's crazy the things they come up with.
Because what I hear when I do these mocktails is that the people enjoy eating the fruit out of the glass.
I know. Yes. Let's talk about that. So we have these cute ice cubes that you've made, and these ice cubes have
blueberries and cranberries.
And is it Verner base or water base?
No, that one is the seltzer water.
Seltzer water base, okay.
Seltzer water base, and I make them ahead of time. And
yeah, that's good. Everybody should just kind of, if they have leftover fruits or something, they could just, throw them in an ice tray. And this ice tray is really kind of interesting, very flexible, easy to get the cubes out of. I like it. I like it.
Easy to wash, easy to clean.
Yeah, they're cool. And it's got a nice lid on it so it won't spill. But you shouldn't turn it over. But still.
I've spilled much.
And then cherries.
Cherries?
What am I going to do with this?
Well, you can do whatever. I just wanted a Michigan cherry.
So do you want to put the
juice in there?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just
a little bit of the cherry, so it'll be like a cherry inspired. So you could, again, now they have a cherry vodka. Like flavors of pop, they got a lot of flavors of vodka now. And then this goes in here.
Well, I would say just because of the muddling.
Yeah, so we can kind of get a good...
Stir it up a little bit. Oh my gosh.
Let's put a couple in there, I think.
I would think, yes.
I'm glad you didn't sabotage me, that when I opened this, it didn't blow up all over my face. That would be one for the books, wouldn't it?
Funny.
Yeah. Blooper reel. Okay. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks really good.
Yep, we'll take this out.
All right.
My famous muddling stick there.
Yeah, that's a great muddling stick. Look at that. Wow, it's really thick too. It looks so good.
And I shake it a little bit to get some of that fruit out.
Yeah, because like you said, a lot of people like to drink the beverage, but also snack on the fruit. So this is a good way, a twofer. A twofer.
We'll go with that.
I like it, a twofer. We'll put a little cherry on the top. And then we will, now you could even actually chill these up, I think, you know? That would be really good.
Yeah.
So that when you get it out there, now look at that. I think our guests are really gonna appreciate
I do too.
this.
That's healthy and hefty.
And it
at
looks
the
really
same
pretty
time.
too.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Very
we're
cute.
gonna come back and we
Okay.
have another prep of something pretty interesting that you've come up with on your own, again, and it's cookies.